guys, it's Reagan and welcome to the start of another moving vlog. That's right folks, we are moving again, but hopefully this will be the last move for a very long time because Clay and I actually bought a house. We're so excited about it. I do actually already have an empty house tour, so if you're curious, I'll leave that link down below. But this is the vlog where we actively try to get our lives together, pack, and move all of our stuff in about a week. Hi friends, just wanted to quickly pop in and say this video is sponsored by Wondrium, which I will be chatting about further on in this video. So currently our lives are a bit of chaos right now, but we're really excited this time around, and this is like the first time I feel like we've ever moved together, and it's been a local move. So we bought a house in, you know, Austin, Texas. So our apartment is in Austin, Texas. So we really just have to pack up our lives and move it locally. Because of that, we're trying a new thing called a slow move. I'm not sure if this is like a better approach, but we're trying it out where we basically kind of slowly bring things over, and instead of like putting everything in boxes and then doing one big unpack, it's like we sort of pack things up loosely, we bring them over to the new place and then just immediately unpack and put them away, particularly for places like the kitchen, the bathrooms, closets, these books. But that is the overall game plan. So it's currently Wednesday. We're kind of bringing over all of our items, and then on Sunday movers actually come to move our furniture because Clay and I are just simply not strong enough to lift all of the furniture out of this apartment. So we did hire movers for that, but we really wanted to like move all of the stuff we can physically ourselves before moving day, if that makes sense. So that is going to be the course of this vlog. I have so much packing to do, again, namely because of these guys. And I do plan to do a bit of reading as well. I'm going to try to sneak it in over the course of this week. And the book I'm reading is actually The Maid, which is a whodunit style murder mystery story. I've read the first 60 pages, and so far I'm finding it incredibly endearing. It follows our main character, Molly, who is a maid. She really loves her job. At the beginning of the book, she basically stumbles upon a dead body, and she's trying to solve the mystery herself. So I'm gonna read some whodunit style murder mystery books, or rather one book, and also pack. So let's get started. Welcome to the moving vlog. This is a lot of the chaos I have been hiding from social media over the past week. So we actually are also trying a different thing this time around because it's local. We rented these crates that they just drop off and then they pick up, so like less boxes, which we like, and obviously like reusable. A lot of them are already over at the new house, and we're kind of putting stuff in here and unpacking them. I do have some boxes, and these are only for my books because I do have to store my books for a while after moving in, as we're getting like the house painted and stuff, so I can't put up my bookshelves for a while. So the only thing we're putting in boxes, like traditional boxes, are the books themselves, which I need to get started on. I'm obviously holding quite a few back. Look at this disaster that is my life. Because I want to be able to access a lot of books like in between while the other books are in storage. So I'm just gonna start packing, and we'll just get a time lapse out of the way right in the beginning. Eight boxes later, and this is where we're at. I can't tell if it's like, wow, we're making good progress, or like, wow, I did not get enough boxes. Like, I haven't quite figured it out yet, so wish me luck, I suppose. Lay just wrapped up work, so we are making our first trip of the evening. I think we're gonna try to go twice and do some unpacking. I'm just still wearing the same kind of onesie that I was wearing already at the start of this vlog. It's so soft. I have it in 2 colors, and you can kind of see some of my progress, which I'm happy with, but it's time to go. 1 carload is all packed. We're on our way. All right, we have arrived. We've unpacked like 12 boxes. You wouldn't be able to tell because everything basically went into closets. So still pretty much an empty house. We also can't figure out how to work this door. Our first homeowner obstacle is this lock. But we made some progress in here. This is our coat closet in the family room, you know, casual. We just don't have a front closet, so that's where that's gonna go. And then through here and into the primary bedroom, I've unpacked a lot of clothes and also left a lot of shoes out because I have done a really large amount of unpacking for like my closet. So that is going well. It's almost midnight. Clay and I ate Taco Bell. I took a shower and I am going to read now. We did 2 successful trips of boxes and unpacked like primarily closet stuff, which is like the most annoying stuff to move, and also when you put it away it doesn't really feel like you moved anything, but you definitely did. So we're in a good spot. We definitely don't think we're gonna have to like do as many, or rather take as long tomorrow and Friday. So it was definitely a good first like couple trips, and I also feel like we are getting like more like used to it. And soon, once we kind of get more stuff in there, we're gonna bring Matilda and introduce her to her very first backyard, and we're very excited about that. But for now, I'm gonna read like 5 pages and go to sleep, and I will see you in the morning. Alrighty guys, good morning. I slept so well last night. I also slept with entirely wet hair and woke up with like an honestly decent like hairstyle. So cheers to that. It's gonna be a good day today. Hi friends, good morning. I actually wanted to do a reading update. So I started The Maid, and I would say I'm about 50% of the way through this book. And honestly, I am happy to report I am rather charmed by this story. I really went into this like, yes, wanting a mystery, but based on the synopsis, I also wanted something that was a little heartfelt, just kind of like an easy read, and one where I felt like connected to the main character, and I really feel like it's delivering that. Following Molly has just been absolutely delightful. She is such a gem and must be protected at all costs. Molly, again, is a little unusual in that she struggles to understand social cues, so this kind of results in people either being impatient with her, taking advantage of her, or just not being like forthright with her. At the beginning of the story, Molly is still grieving the recent passing of her grandmother, who not only raised her, but was like one of her closest and only friends. Due to this, she's also just trying to figure out how to carry on through life alone. Obviously, she then encounters this dead body in the hotel, which kind of throws her into the intrigue of this murder mystery, but the book itself is structurally a little different. There is a very central mystery component because you see Molly interact with a lot of different people within this hotel. And what I think what the author's doing is interesting is that Molly obviously has a hard time sometimes working through people's intentions, but like in this situation, it's incredibly hard for anyone to decipher people's intentions. So you're reading through different interactions and conversations, and clearly you kind of get this impression, at least for some of them, that they possibly could be taking advantage of Molly, or perhaps they're just being a good friend. It's like very unclear, but you begin to have this sort of lineup of individuals who are a part of the hotel that you begin to try to ponder, like, could some of them or all of them be involved in this happenstance that occurred, this murder that happened in the hotel? And as Molly kind of finds herself at the center of it, it's gonna kind of shift from Molly going about her daily life to now throwing herself headfirst and not only like seize her own life, but be like, listen, I am capable. I'm not gonna let people take advantage of me. I'm gonna solve this mystery, and she's not going to allow herself to be framed by people within the hotel itself. So because of that, I'm really liking the book. Like, I'm not sure how mind-boggling the solve for this mystery is going to be, but I feel like the aspect of the story that is the strongest is just following Molly as a main character and like rooting for her, not only to kind of like seize her own life and hopefully like be able to find some solace after such a huge loss, but also just seeing her like stand up for herself and like confront people who she knows are taking advantage of her. More so also just kind of surrounding herself with people that treat her like she treats others, and like all those things just make the story itself just such an easy read. And I do think because it has this sort of central closed door mystery, it also propels the narrative forward very quickly. I'm reading it super fast. I'm halfway through, and that's great. I'm gonna try to finish this, I think, by the end of the week and just kind of read it betwixt moving, and I do feel like this was a good book for me to read during this very stressful time because it's very engaging, very easy to kind of just fall into. It's not like too demanding of my attention either, so it is for sure a win so far, but I'm now going to get started with my day. Little Lunchable for lunch. We love to see it. Hi guys, so I'm actually about to continue to do some packing now that I've wrapped up lunch, but before I dive into building more boxes, I first wanted to chat about this video sponsor, which is Wondrium, and it's very apt. I'm going to be talking about them right now because I'm actually about to start a new program on Wondrium to listen to while I'm actually doing my packing. I am thrilled to be partnering with them again. They have been a longtime sponsor of my channel and I truly love their service so much, but they are a premier video subscription service which allows you to access both entertainment and educational content. They have approachable but very comprehensive like video lectures that you're able to access via their site. I first fell in love with them with watching their history content. I love history documentaries, any type of history miniseries, I gobble it up, and they have so many different options across their site if you're also a history lover like me, and they're all taught by accredited professors from top universities or institutions like the Smithsonian, but they also have content ranging across so many different topics from science to mathematics. They also have lifestyle content as well, so if you want to learn more about cooking or entertaining or decorating, they have content for you. And they also now have a huge variety in video length. I often watch their lecture series, but they have things like documentaries and even short form content to consume, so whatever amount of time you have or whatever you're looking for, they definitely have something on their site. The show I'm actually about to start right now is How the Medici Shaped the Renaissance, which I'm really looking forward to, and this is taught by a professor who also wrote a book about this particular topic. It has really good reviews, so I'm looking forward to diving in. But truly, Wondrium is just such a cool service. I have learned so much. I have deep dived on so many interesting topics that has just been a joy for me. It's basically the service perfect for people who wonder. If you have any questions or just wanting to learn more about topics, this is the site for you. I of course have an offer code for you guys. If you go to wondrium.com/peruse project, you can actually start your free trial. I'll also have that linked down below. But again, big shout out to Wondrium for partnering with me for this video. I'm gonna start this and then start that. So cheers. Nice and efficient, successful packing session. We are also officially out of boxes, so any books you see around are just gonna kind of live their life in my house, which isn't so bad. So I'd say we're in a good spot. Also repacked up all of these crates here, so we are all set to make another trip tonight. So Matilda has been absolutely no help, none. And we are on the road again, off to fill up the car. We have the first kitchen thing. Of course, it's my favorite pot, so christening the kitchen. That's the only thing in here. Actually, that's not true. We also brought over a few small appliances, but our kitchen moving day is coming a little later. I am not being helpful at all. Picked up some tacos. have March Madness on, and look at these barren, empty shelves. TBT. I'm gonna miss these guys, but hopefully they'll be back up soon. Rain sounds are on, but we're already in bed. I'm gonna do some reading, go to sleep. We do have to wake up really early tomorrow. Well, early for us, because we have to meet the internet person at our place to get all of that set up. So, early appointment, plus we want to do some unpacking in the morning. So with that in mind, I'm gonna try to get a good night's sleep. So, a little bit of reading, and then good night. Up with sunrise and the moon this morning. It's actually really pretty. Texas has a nice little sky situation. Oops, dropped a water bottle.
And driving infrastructure.
Anyway, we're on our way. We have a car full of stuff. Matilda has entered the home for the first time. She is confused, but ready to make this her new domain. And this is Matilda's first backyard, so we're excited to provide that for her. We took it out there. She was a little confused and immediately ran back inside. We're waiting for some deliveries today, so we're actually just gonna be hanging at the house for a while. We had Google Fiber installed, which is super cool. I have a very old man setup. We brought a TV and a singular chair, so, oh, in Matilda's dog bed. So we're just gonna be hanging out, little Miss Matilda and I, get some reading in, because there's really not much we can do besides wait. So we'll just do just that. And
What's this?
Oh yeah. Wow, incredible. Back with all the bread. Got a milk bread. We got the croquettes. We got a brioche, which, amazing. We got milk bread, which is just my favorite. I'm gonna make egg salad sandwiches later. We got so much. A berry tart. This is a premium milk bread roll. And then I love these. This is like a honey cake. We bought too much, but have no regrets. Matilda has found the sunniest little spot for her to lay in the house. We laid down a blanket for her. I imagine, oh, I dropped some bread. But I imagine this will be her spot. We're having a standing lunch today. We picked up some Korean corn dogs, which we're very excited about. And we got some tteokbokki spicy rice cakes. I wonder if I'm saying that right, but I love these things. Hi, and we're back home from our day, and we're now working on doing some unpacking this evening. Tomorrow's like our big move day. We're getting a jump on packing up the kitchen, and I'm gonna do some mugs right now. So I thought, let's just do it together. Clay's and I's continued takeout journey for this week because we didn't buy groceries. Tonight, Hawaiian food. Hi friends, taking a break from all of the packing. I wanted to do a reading update actually because I finished The Maid. I took a large part of today to kind of relax a bit from packing, and I'm happy to report that I finished The Maid. And honestly, I really liked this book. It definitely didn't like blow my mind, but I found it charming. I also found it very easy to read, and during like a stressful time like this, it's just been kind of nice to pick up a book that didn't require a lot of my brain power in terms of like trying to remember things or just like anything that's not overly complicated. Like this was a pretty sweet and straightforward story of a young woman who finds herself in a very unfortunate situation of being possibly framed for a crime that she did not commit, but then kind of like finding and realizing her own power and kind of growing into herself. This is a closed door murder mystery story, but I would say it's more predominantly about Molly's story, about the grief and kind of settling into a new life after loss. And the mystery was like, I would say kind of straightforward, but it wasn't a huge detraction from what the book was trying to accomplish, because I don't think it was like only a whodunit mystery, if that makes sense. It's almost weird to say like a book that is technically like a murder mystery thriller story is like heartwarming, but I would say The Maid is heartwarming. It's like lower stakes. It's not trying to be like a psychological thriller. I think it's kind of more going for the approach of being a more character focused story that has a sort of thriller component at the heart, kind of propelling it forward to kind of keep you flipping the pages. But the star of this book was Molly, our main character. She's just endearing and unique and just very, very lovable. The book itself was a quick read. It's also under 300 pages, which again is exactly what I need at the moment. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this. I think I give it like 3 stars. It didn't blow my mind, but I found it to be very charming, which I appreciated, and also made me crave Olive Garden. But now I think tonight I'm actually gonna pick up Mordu. This is another shorter story, but it's actually a fantasy book, which I'm kind of craving to get back into reading fantasy, but I'm just hoping this is weird. Oh my god, this book is 600 pages long. What? Oh my god, I didn't even mean for this to be so dramatic, but this book is, I might have to rethink this. I didn't realize that this hardback was utilizing like the Bible pages. This book is 600 pages long. Yikers. Okay, dang, I really thought I knew what I was gonna read tonight, but now I'm not so sure. I'll think about it and I'll get back to you. Our bed is very much unmade, but I've pivoted books. I do not have the attention span to read something that's almost 600 pages, so I decided on a story about a witch falling in love with Loki. So I'm hoping it's atmospheric and entertaining. It's also only like 350-ish pages. I feel like I can handle it. Good morning. So begins, can you even tell? The car is full. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But it's exciting because I feel like we're starting to unpack like other rooms. Like this morning we're focusing on the kitchen. Then we'll do the bathroom. And I feel like once we do that, our apartment will start to feel really empty, because all that will be left is like the big furniture pieces, and then the movers will come in the morning and hopefully that'll be like snappy. Who knows? I doubt it will be, but you know, fingers crossed. But we're just trying to get everything knocked out today. Big moving day. We can do it. You might not be able to tell, but we have been very hard at work. We have basically unpacked, Clay's heating up some coffee, the entire kitchen. See, our cups and our bowls are here, pots and pans down there. What's ultra exciting is these cabinets are like nothing we've had before. These sort of pantry cabinets. First and foremost, we have room for all of our like tabletop appliances to be stowed. That's like a baking section, which is so nice. And then over here, now all of our like pantry goods can be eye level. This is so cool. I was able to repurpose my spice rack for my cans, and we just have so much pantry space. The only thing down here is literally my box of Shin ramen. So lots of room for food. And then the last thing I'll show is I have this cool shelf which I'm using for my spices, and I have some cookbooks there. And then the awesome thing about a local move too is that you can bring all of your food and you don't have to get rid of it. So we just moved it from one fridge to another, and it's delightful. So very productive morning so far. Good morning. Things are starting to look empty in here. A short chapter. Matilda is indignant. A short chapter, but a good one nonetheless. I'm whispering so the movers don't hear me. But I also left my vlog camera at the house, hence why I've barely vlogged in the past 24 hours, but it's all happening. Switched back from my phone, but it is a beautiful day to move. The movers just left, so I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a tour of the place with our furniture in it. I am wearing the exact same sweatshirt as yesterday. Forgive me in advance, okay? This front room is ultra temporary. We are getting the walls painted, so we can't like put anything up on the walls until after they paint, which makes sense. So I just put this piece of furniture here because I'm gonna use this as my temporary filming backdrop, but I have my big reading chair, my rug, this TV, which I need to move around. There's a mirror. We did buy some dining room furniture, but I'm gonna reveal that at a later date. So keep the mystery alive. And here, the kitchen, which is kind of a mess, to be honest, but we have some new candles, but everything in the kitchen is basically unpacked, which is wonderful. Sliding door to the backyard is open. Swinging around here, we have the family room, which is really came together quite nicely. I moved my desk in here. We have the chair, coffee table, TV, little credenza thing there for now. That's a lamp left from the old owners of the house, but honestly, our furniture fit in here really nicely, so we're very pleased with that. So there is this room. Now following down this hallway, we have all of our furniture in the primary bedroom, which you will see. We're excited because now we can fit both of our nightstands in here. We need to make the bed and stuff, but the rug looks so nice. Dresser, honestly, it's all the same furniture as before, so this shouldn't be too much of a surprise, but it's looking really nice. And again, this room is gonna get painted too, but for now, we're just putting everything away. So put this mirror up in the front room, hello. And if you turn to the other two bedrooms in this house, first is Clay's office, which I'm excited for him to have his own space, but his desk is there. We have a dresser. We have a lot of kind of the remaining boxes that we need to unpack. This is like all the stuff we haven't unpacked yet. Plant, all of that. And then going in here, we have our mattress that we need to lay out. And then Matilda's stuff and this other mirror. And that's the house at the moment. Did a quick little setup of kind of my filming backdrop. This is my temporary book storage, and we definitely need a bit more furniture for this front room, but I think it's turning out to be quite delightful. I think I'm gonna get like an ottoman or something, and then maybe a bench for along there, and then obviously when my bookshelves are up, those will take up quite a bit of space all around the room, but little section unpacked.
Is this an Airbnb?
I know. Christening the house with some Japanese egg salad sandwiches because it's my favorite. Hi friends, and welcome to the end of the vlog. The next day, I just wanted to quickly pop in and wrap up this vlog. We are predominantly unpacked. There is still a lot of some unpacking to do, and when we finish that up, we are going to start some projects around the house, which we are excited about. Hopefully this vlog was a little coherent and entertaining. I did want to quickly mention, I did read like 100 pages of The Witch's Heart and have not talked about it. It is a witch Loki love story with a lot of like mythology and interesting magic, lots of Loki humor. Definitely has the vibe. If you like any type of like dark mythology, humanization of mythology stories, like this is a book to pick up. I'm definitely rather entranced and excited to finish it. And I will give you full thoughts and feelings in a wrap up. But for now, just trying to end this vlog. Clay and I are so excited to be here, make this place our home. Matilda, she's just entered, is getting more used to the backyard day by day. She's not used to just having access to all of this ample space to run around, but she's loving it nonetheless. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, big shout out to this video's sponsor, which is Wondrium. I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be many vlogs to come. But yeah, okay, bye-bye.